Hey there, this is Michelle Pesco-Solido, and today I want to talk to you about desire and about the faith that you have in yourself. Okay, so I've been actually listening to a book on Audible called Think and Grow Rich. Now, I know a lot of you out there probably have read this, or maybe you read it way in the past. Well, yes, it's my first time to read it. I finally got the Audible book, and I'm listening to it while I walk or while I run and exercise. I find that it's much easier for me to do that because a lot of times I'll pick up a book, even though you see a bunch of books back here on my bookshelf. I'll pick up a book and I'll start to read it. And I just find that I don't ever finish those books because I'm constantly reading things online. So I need something a different type of stimuli. So the listening to the books has been amazing. And I'm only in chapter 2. And I've gotten so much value out of it. And one of the things, and this may not be exactly what he said, but it's something that I interpreted that I wanted to share with you because it reminds me of when I first started out in the network marketing industry. You know, I just tried a sample of a product from a friend who was losing weight, and I actually tried a sample to give me energy. And I basically, found that the product to be really helpful. I happened to be, going to school, adult in my 30s, going to college. For my children, thinking I needed to get the degree to, get a real job. And funny how that turned out to be a mistake. Just college debt. But anyways, so I took that and my wheels started spinning and I thought, wow, I could sell this stuff. It's so amazing. And so I took the product and I thought to myself, wow, I could really sell this stuff, sell a couple of boxes, make a little bit of extra money. I didn't need to make a whole lot of money. I was looking to make maybe $1,000 a month at that time. That was like my initial step. I wasn't looking at that big giant picture of like making $10,000, $20,000 a month. While I knew a lot of people were making that, and I knew that it was a possible reality. For me, I just was like, extra $1,000 a month would just make me happy. So I joined, and that was my first attempt at network marketing. I stayed with that company, let's see, March, April, May, June, July, about 5 months, 5 or 6 months, okay? So when I joined, my very first month, I definitely recruited some people. The next month, I recruited even more. The next month, I recruited even more. So it was at least growing. I was advancing through ranks at that time. And I'll never forget that last month, I needed to hit, I think it was like something called a silver director or something. And I had to get, I want to say it was like, I can't remember, about 20 people into the business that month. And I thought to myself, I looked at my past record and I was like, wow, I hadn't even really come that close to getting 20 people. How am I going to actually get it this month? Well, I had no idea. But here's what I had. I had the desire, okay? I had the desire to make this income. And that's all I needed because my faith got me through the rest. And that's one thing that the book was talking about is all you need is the desire, okay, or the initiative. You've got to have those things. So whatever you're doing in your business, make sure that you have the desire and the initiative and then the faith, because without faith, you're not going to be able to accomplish it. Because what happened to me is if I didn't have faith in the fact that I could recruit those 20 people, I would have folded at the first no that the person gave me. I would have folded at the first frustration that was thrown my way. I would have folded, or let's just say throw in the towel and quit, had something not quite gone right, or my ego got, beat up, or, no after no after no took a toll on me. Everybody's tolerance is different. And so for me, I had the faith. Now, faith comes in many forms, and I'm not going to go into all the different types of faith, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Faith comes in all different forms, and when you have faith, it's a very powerful, powerful thing, and when you have that, and when you have it, okay, there are no doubts in your mind. Faith overcomes that. So start with that desire. So that month, I had the desire, and I had the initiative to get it done. And yes, I had no idea how I was going to get it done, but I relied on my faith to push me through, and I accomplished it. I accomplished it and I hit that director. Now my story unfolded after that. That's when I discovered, oh my gosh, I'm working really hard, but not really smart. You might have heard myself or Bill talk about that story, and I can talk about that at another time, but in a nutshell, that's where my journey opened up for me, where I got online and started becoming the online success that we are today, was because of that month. Isn't that interesting? You know, that month where I pushed myself to the limits, which I thought were the limits, but they're clearly not. What it did is, even though I pushed myself to the limits of that month to obtain that goal, what it did is it opened up my mind to help me realize that I had so much more in me. Okay, so look at your life like that. Look at your business like that, okay? First off, so what I want you to take away from this video, get the desire. So whatever you're in, if you have the desire to be an entrepreneur and the initiative, all you need after that is the faith that's going to push you through. Because without that faith, you will not succeed. Because what you have done without that faith is you have planted a seed of doubt somewhere in your head that is giving you the option to quit when things get tough. But with faith, you have no option to quit, because you have faith that no matter what is thrown your way, you can achieve your dreams. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this message today. I'm going to be spending 3 days at a swim meet with my daughters, and still on my juicing cleanse for those of you that have been following me on this, and I appreciate you. If you like this message and you got some value out of it, you know, be sure to share it, like it, and please give me some feedback and comment. I always love the comments, and I hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous day and weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.